How do I find your YouTube thing? I've never. I find Dance Party House Music 2015 by DJ Snipes.
What are
I'm
you
not
doing in
kidding.
your free time, DJ?
There's actually a band, DJ Snipes, and they got a lot of songs. I'm,
Well, that's because yours would come up because that's part of your history.
yeah, my. What's your
If somebody
picture?
random typed in DJ Snipes, it's going to come up with 50 million other things.
Message sent.
Oh yeah, there you go. 20s. Okay, I got it.
So, where's the temperature?
You're running a live wallpaper?
70 degrees Celsius. 71 degrees. That's about the average of what my 780 Ti ran at.
Was it benchmarking something right now? What is it?
Yeah, it's called Firmark.
Oh, Future Mark. Okay, okay.
What about it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's still fine.
Hey, in the middle of your MSI Afterburner where it says middle near the it says fan speed to the left. Move your thing to the left and down. It says fan speed. You can uncheck auto and then crank the fan speed up to 100%. Or you can go in and change the fan curve as well. So whatever temperature it hits, you can set the fan speed for each temperature.
I just put I usually just set mine on aggressive and let it do its own cooling. Yeah, but you're benchmarking. It's going to be hot.
It's doing more than playing a game.
Yeah, it's definitely doing more than just playing a game, man.
Yep.
When you benchmark, especially with Firmark, holy shit, that's like a high fucking benchmark.
It's pounding your GPU right now.
Over and over and over. No, seriously, Firmark is a very high-end benchmark, dude.
$160.
That's normal. Seriously.
Yeah, it's Fahrenheit though. I'm not used to Fahrenheit.
Well, it says it down there in the bottom. It was at 71 degrees Celsius.
71? Oh fuck. 71. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Dude, once again, I said this before with my cards. GPU boost for NVIDIA. The cards work different than AMD. It will overclock and boost your card, okay, to make it run as fast as possible up to 80. It will make your card hit 80 degrees. It will try and make your card hit 80 degrees.
Well, turn off Firmark and let's see what it sits at idle. Because if yours sits at around 35 to about 35, give or take, that's normal. Yeah, well, no, I know. But put them, not now, let it cool down and then turn them back to normal. Yeah, but don't do it until after the card has cooled down. So basically, you just max it out for now and let it drop down to like, I don't know, 30 or whatever. I did notice one thing though with Firmark, maybe that might just be the software, but I didn't see it clocking nearly as high as mine was. Or mine is, I should say. Yours was at, I saw it at 17k megahertz, but mine was clocking at almost 2000.
Yeah, reading again, this other guy's actually talking about the same card, but a 1060 MSI Armor. And the response from its GPU Boost 3.0 checks your temperature and your power limit constantly, and it will boost your card as high as it thinks it is safe and possible. It will always try to make your card, no matter what you're cooling, no matter what you do, hit 80 degrees. That's its operating temperature.
You,
And
you know what? I don't even bother going up to 80.
it might not. Your card might not go up to 80. But the only time you have to worry about it is if your card is hitting 80 degrees and it's throttling back. Then there's a problem because it's not keeping it cool enough.
Yeah. Yeah, drop the fan speed to normal.
Did you quit the live thing? Because it's not.
It's still going.
Oh, I fucking hit pause. That's why I'm an idiot.
Well, you just yeah, that's not right. Check the settings real quick because there should be a default. Yeah, the fans. There's something wrong. That it should not go to 0. Period. There you go. There. That's what it's supposed to do.
50.
My 780 Ti usually sustained around, I want to say 35 to 40 at an idle.
Your megahertz level on the left, oh, it's down to 800. Yeah, mine's at 324. But that on your left, you know when you're looking at your cards and you're looking at the core speed and the clock speed? That's it right there. That's your clock speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but once again, if you read how GPU boost works, right now it's not doing anything, so it downclocks your card. It's barely running. That's why your temperatures drop. As soon as you put load on it, it'll boost your freaking memory and your core as high as it'll go until your card reaches 80 degrees.
That's actually if you set your priorities at 80, though.
Well, okay, I'm
If you
talking just by,
prioritize
yeah,
it to 80 degrees, it'll go up to 80
80
degrees,
should
but-
be default for NVIDIA GPU boost. 80 degrees is the default setting.
Mine
Or is it 79?
No, it defaults to 100% load. Then I could change the priority from 100% to 84 degrees Celsius.
The 100% load regardless of the temperature?
Yeah. So if it hits 100%, it'll just stay there. It doesn't go beyond what the card will actually. It doesn't overclock anything.
Okay,
I can
know,
set it
yeah.
up to 120%, and it will actually overclock at that point. But it just depends on how you set your priority. Like if you set the priority to power target, it'll just go to 100% and then cut off from there. But if I set the target temp or temp target and set that as the priority, then it'll go up to that temperature until the card just, hits that temperature, and then it'll just keep throttling it around that temperature.
I find the best way to figure out what your shit's doing instead of benchmarking is I have GPU temp running and my MSI Afterburner up, and then I'll go into a game and play for 20 minutes and just monitor and watch what's going on. Or you could do that with a benchmark too, I guess. Yeah, it makes time go by a little faster.
Yeah. of playing something, certain games don't actually use the full capacity of the card though.
Yep.
So far with this card, you know, I got the 1080 Ti as well, and I've seen a lot of games where it just doesn't even throttle to the max. I'm like,
And some games you'll notice max out your GPU while your CPU is not being used, or the other way around, depending on how the game's made.
Yeah.
GTA 5, I know, maxes my CPU out. Here, DJ, you might be interested in this just for more.
Message received.
I just sent it in TeamSpeak. It's called GPU temp. And it actually tells you, just like your CPU, your GPU core, memory, and it shows you how hard it's, all the percentage of what it's doing real time.
You don't use GPU Z?
I find it doesn't give me the information that this one does. I use CPUs, whatever the hell it's called, CPUs.
Z.
Yeah, I use that for the CPU.
I don't know. The only one I've ever used was GPU Z, so I have no idea.
The GPU temp. Yeah, I'm still watching. I'm just watching yours and fucking around on mine too.
To see that my temperatures aren't even hitting 50 degrees Celsius. And it is under a full load right now.
What kind of card are you running? 1080 Ti?
Yeah, but I got the hybrid. I got the hybrid edition.
Yeah, nice.
I did that because a friend of mine brought his 1080 over, and that was a hybrid edition. And I was like, holy shit, the temperatures remain ice cold, even under a load. So I couldn't go back. I can't go back to a regular card.
No, I'm still running old school. I got two 770s, and the fans on the cards kind of they packed it in. They ran like shit, so I ripped all fans off the card, so it was just a big block heatsink, and zip tied two 120 mil fans, and it keeps it probably 10 degrees cooler.
Nice.
Should have done it from new. So much better. A lot of fans though. There's 4 of those fuckers just on the video cards. I don't see it yet. Your benchmark is over? Just showing you starting it on...
Well, it's always going to be lagging behind. Streams aren't instant. You can change that, but I think the shortest you can get it is like 30 seconds. Well,
I wonder how far behind it is.
VRK Atlas joined VRK.
Wonder what my... You only have one screen? Do you not have another monitor in the house? But we should hook it up as a second monitor. You can have all your shit running live
VRK
on one
Atlas
monitor while you're
disconnected from
benchmarking.
VRK.
It's... Dude, once you go to... I can't go back to one screen. I just can't do it. I can't. I won't even have a computer if I have one screen.
How many screens do you have?
I got 4.
I got 3, but I can't hook the third one up because I need another DisplayPort adapter.
Yeah, you gotta buy. Yeah, that sucks. I had to
Mhm.
get that. Fucking $65 for that stupid plug. What a joke.
What? Dude, I
Yeah.
only paid 30 for mine.
Fuck, they're expensive here. Retarded.
Oh, well, I get mine on Newegg, so I couldn't really say what they are locally.
This is in Canada. That's why.
Oh. Hmm.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Just like we were talking with NVIDIA drivers, to go like to have your three separate screens, or in surround. Think they make it easy? Nope. It's a fucking process. It's a nut pain in the ass. And of course, I play two different kinds of games, so I have to change that back and forth every time.
You know what, though? I actually, I hate to say it, but I think in Radeon's version of the Infinity is better.
Much better, yeah. Much better.
I really don't like the way Intel set their shit up.
Nope. Pain in the ass. Right?
Oh, they did a horrible job with the software, in my opinion.
Like the NVIDIA driver, the NVIDIA control panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage. Like I said, it's like a 5-minute process for me to go from one game to another by changing all my monitors. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, with the Radeon ones, you could just one button push and then it would automatically switch back from three to three separate screens.
Yeah, I also was reading there's a software you can get. People have done. You can get scripts to run for NVIDIA to do a one-button change, but I've never been able to make them work. But I've heard that AMD has ones where you can set up profiles for your games. So depending on how the game loads, it just changes to what it needs. But for me to like play Siege and then play a racing sim, frickin' ordeal. In fact, so much of a pain in the ass, sometimes I don't even play it because it's such a pain in the ass. I'm like, ah, fuck it. Don't feel like going through all that hassle. You only get like 89 frames in game.
Well, that's because he's streaming it too. That's gonna cut out quite a bit.
That's true. And you're running it's on max, like with the full HD textures and everything. Yeah. Yeah, right now you're getting 120 for so it's still pretty fucking good.
You know what's funny? When I play Terraria, I get like 2,000 frames per second. It's such a low quality game, it's ridiculous. It requires almost nothing to play.
Yeah, I still play the original Unreal Tournament from 1999, and basically my cards run at idle. They're not even working.
Yeah, it barely even turns on. Yeah, I've ran into a few games where it's like that. It barely even kicks the card on. I'm like, damn, that's nice. But I will say one thing, I definitely love the hybrid, man.
I have yet to have a single component liquid cooled, water cooled.
My CPU water cooled.
No, I got the best air cooling cooler you can buy, basically. No, not that loud. The 120 mil fans are pretty quiet. I ain't deaf.
Only on the weekends.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. My computer is. I have a fan controller, and if I turn all my fans up, holy fuck, it is loud.
Yeah, that's the way mine is.
Like an airplane beside me. Like I can blow it. This thing pushes a lot of air. I actually want to see just to look. One of these fans, fan 2. Yeah, it's the second fan. I have one fan that's running at 60,000 RPM at full speed.
Damn. All my fans on my computer are 140 mil.
Actually, no,
fans.
that's, I'm an idiot. 6,200 RPM.
I can hear it.
Hear that?
Yeah.
But then I can turn them all down to almost nothing, and it's almost silent. And usually when I'm playing games, I have my headset on anyway, so I don't care if it's louder.
Depending on what I'm running. Normally I have my fans down low, but if I'm actually working on something or something's running, I'll turn them up. Moreover, I really don't even bother turning them on. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
not turning them on, but I mean, like...
Leave them on the low setting, yeah.
Yeah, on their lowest setting.
I usually leave them on their lowest setting, and I'll start playing games. But if I actually can feel that it's getting warm beside me, then I'll just turn them up a bit.
Probably the temperatures would go a lot lower. It'd probably go up by a stupid amount.
I was just gonna see, you probably get like 300 frames a second.
Maybe even more.
Yep.
Probably not while you're playing, because certain settings you have to shut the game off and turn it back on in order for them to apply.
Yeah. They will change some, but not all.
Yeah. Anything to do with physics, yeah, you have to shut it off and turn it back on.
Hey, you want to see something really cool, DJ? I don't know if you experimented with it or not, but while you in game, while you're looking at it, you just hit Alt Z, and then on the left hand side, hit Game Filter, and then in the Game Filter, you can choose. I can't even. There's so many different settings. You can make your game, the graphics look so different. You can turn your game into a charcoal run, where you're actually playing a black and white run. It's really fucking cool. You can adjust everything. You can make it look really good. You can adjust the sharpness down to and blurriness. Really. Yeah, you gotta switch that back. You gotta fix that. It's all blurry. Some of the settings in there really dramatically change the game. It just looks ridiculous. What did you put anti-aliasing on?
Mrs. Success. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, those are good temps, man.
Still at 60? 60 degrees is dude, that's just warm.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Had to have.
You're
There's
right.
hardly any games that don't run less than 70, unless you're playing something ridiculously old.
I wouldn't even be concerned unless my card is tapping out at 80, 85. Once it starts going over 80, then you might want to think about, but 60? Fuck, you're laughing.
Yeah. My 780 Ti ran at about an average of 75.
Eliminate all hostiles.
I could be running SLI, so any game I play that taxes the cards even a little bit, both cards hit 80 degrees and stay at 80 the whole time. My card gets so hot, I've actually opened my computer once, saw some fucking issues, and my hand touched one of the copper pipes coming out of the card because I have the casings taken off and just have fans attached to them. And it was like touching a struck match. It was, it literally made my arm jump back because it burned.
Never mind.
Didn't realize it got that fucking hot.
Yeah.
My old stock at 775 Q6600 CPU, when I took it apart after years of use, it got so hot, the bracket that held the CPU on was like that rainbow effect purpley color from heating so hot.
Jeez.
I was like, holy fuck, I can't even believe, and you know what? It's still working to this day perfectly. It runs my arcade. Crazy. Purple metal. Hey, DJ, while you're watching me play right now, wouldn't it be nice to just look to the left and see another monitor with all your temperatures and core clock? Wouldn't that be awesome?
I might have to reboot. Reboot. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Just some updates.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna go grab something.
Lewin disconnected from your channel. Computer talk from VRK. Lewin joined VRK. Lewin joined your channel Computer Talk
I'm
on
back.
VRK.
All right. Okay. Be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm back. You still on the phone or what? You know, I'd have to say one thing. I'd see trailers for Metro Exodus, and playing the prior ones, to be quite honest, I actually did like the environment in it. Like, the environments, in my opinion, are pretty well done. Like, yeah, it's a post apocalyptic thing, but how they did the environment, I thought was actually really cool. But I'm seeing a new Metro Exodus one because they had Metro 2033 and then Metro Last Light, and now they have Metro Exodus, which is the third one. What is? Brilliant. That is up to you. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Make pork chops. Not really.
Heaven's Devil joined VRK. Heaven's Devil switched channel to War Thunder on VRK.
I always forget about Overwolf on TeamSpeak. I better sign up for it. Yep.
How can you make your house the center of the neighborhood? First, mix liquid gold Velveeta with the 1-2 kick of Rotel's diced tomatoes and spicy green chilies. Then, find space for extra parking. Lots and lots of parking. How can you make your house the center of the neighborhood? First, mix liquid gold Velveeta with the 1-2 kick of Rotel's diced tomatoes and spicy green chilies. Then, find space for extra parking. Lots and lots of parking. How can you make your house the center of the neighborhood? First, mix liquid gold Velveeta with the 1-2 kick of Rotel's diced tomatoes and spicy green chilies. Then, find space for extra parking. Lots and lots of parking.
What's that? With the new card? I have no idea. Maybe there's a setting it doesn't like. Series of tests. Sucks, but
Everybody still here?
yeah, I am.
I
I
told.
think
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think DJ fell asleep.
Oh, you're here. I was just coming to say goodbye. I'm going to take off for a bit. Be back on a little later. Have a good one, guys.
Yep. See ya.
Later.
Snap disconnected from your channel. Computer talk from VRK.
Nope. What'd you say?
Warble Sync joined VRK.
Similac is the first and only infant formula with 2-FL-HMO and no artificial growth hormones. Similac is the first and only infant formula with 2-FL-HMO and no artificial growth hormones.
Hey, and welcome back to the Rebunch. Late breaking.
Warble Sync
So it
joined
all
your channel.
started
Computer talk on
yesterday. Woke
VRK.
up in the morning,
What's going
and
on?
of course,
Not
bubble guts,
much.
full 9 yards. I was like, I can push through it. I'm a grown up.
I've
Let me
been here
try
for
to
2
just
minutes.
push through. Got a phone call half through the day. Daycare saying Grace has had diarrhea and she needed to be picked up
You guys aren't the
So,
same person, are you?
throughout the night.
Nah.
And also the window because my kids just can't handle anytime they even drink applesauce. I've tried to give them acidophilus, which is like a natural. Use that over Gatorade.
Not
My husband
much.
says it's a better
DJ's
choice.
trying out his new card
The
though.
stomach sickness essentials. So we have rice, We have lots of vitamin waters. We choose that over Gatorade. My husband says it's a better choice. Something about the ingredients. You gotta have chicken broth, saltine crackers, ginger ale, of course, because ginger ale helps soothe the stomach. And then once we will graduate up to a vegetables. But at first, I think my kids are gonna have to just eat the chicken broth. And remember, whenever you're fixing these things for your family, they need to have it in small doses to give their body time to adjust, to keep the food. It's a way that you know that the food will stay down. So you can't allow them to eat a full serving. They have to have a little bit and then allow the food to digest to guarantee they won't throw it up. Other stomach virus essentials would be make sure you have a trash can right next to wherever your kids are in the house so they have a quick way to throw up, and hopefully they will aim correctly and hit the trash can. And also invest in some mattress pads if you don't already have those anyway. But mattress pads are a good thing, especially to put on the bed for kids who have a hard time making it to the pot. Yeah, that happens. So that would be my third tip. So food, mattress pad, trash can, small ones spread throughout the house.
Heaven's Devil joined your channel Computer Talk on
What
VRK.
Hello.
Yo.
Can I just say, this has been such an overwhelming 24 hours, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't get the opportunity to be sick. So this is when, for kids, I feel the pressure, the weight of having so many kids to take care of is when they're sick. Because otherwise, a lot of them can do pretty much for themselves. But when you're sick, you want mommy or you want daddy to take care of you. And because mommy doesn't feel good and daddy doesn't feel good, we have to press through our own not feeling good to take care of them. So this is when I think it's the most overwhelming as a parent to deal with. But anyways, for those of you guys out there who pray, lift up holy hands and pray for the Reed family, because we are
What's everybody doing?
on that toilet. Disinfectant on deck.
Yeah, I don't know
if you feel what I'm saying. So hopefully these stomach virus, this is the season. Hopefully some of these.
I'm just. I don't know, I just came up here to see what everybody was doing.
Nothing.
Being pissed off! That's what's happening! I fucking hate War Thunder. It's like... Yeah, I get into a few games, and... I get one-shotted. It up-tiers me. And I spawn into a late game, and then it gives me, oh yeah, an enemy's at the spawn. He's spawn killing all of you, so you're screwed. You can't do anything because he's 2 BR ratings higher than you. Fucking hell. Just done with the war though. Huh? Pisses me off. That's what it does.
Tank 2 Tank joined VRK. Tank 2 Tank joined your channel Computer Talk
Hey, what
on
up?
VRK.
All the girls are here.
Hey, Tank.
There's the biggest one.
Very
Where's
funny,
BJ?
Tank.
He's asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
You were moved to channel AFK, no talking, by Tank 2 Tank on VRK.
They
You
said
switched
he's
to
on
channel
TeamSpeak.
Computer Talk on VRK.
There he goes.
I told you. They said you was AFK. No, I came in. I said DJ. I said
Yeah,
DJ.
we didn't hear anything.
Yeah. I got 4 witnesses right there.
You must have
I
just got
came
back.
in. I said, "Hey, all the girls," and everybody said, "Hey," and I said, "Where's BJ?" And they said, "We don't know. He ain't been here." Oh, okay, then you won't get one. Then. And I said, you know, and everybody's like, I don't know. He was here and went to sleep, and why'd you text me? Maybe your mic was messed up again. Yeah, I've been in here for fucking 10 minutes and DJ and talking to these guys, and you didn't say nothing. Well, said you weren't even in the thing. He did. I'm not lying. I'm not lying, fellas. I didn't see the TeamSpeak thing turn blue because I had it on. I just got on myself.
He wants to move me.
Why'd you text me at 2:20, 2 something?
I was on TeamSpeak.
I was in the gym at that time. What are you doing at home? You should be at work. Again? I thought you said he was doing better.
He just got it.
Everybody stays sick in that family. Must be something going on.
Something's gone wrong.
Yeah, he was sick. DJ's sick 2 or 3 times last year, and his other kids sick. Now this year, starting all over again.
I mean, we surpassed winter, and I missed it already.
Supposed to be 20 degrees. It was 28 this morning. Frost warning again.
Hey, Tank.
Yeah.
My luck gotten worse on War Thunder.
Oh yeah.
I can't go over. I have to stay in a at least like a rank tier 3 vehicles to complete the challenges. But yeah, Tank, I decided to like play as Germany just to work on my German tech tree for Germany. Yeah, you could go whatever you want.
The only decent tank is that jumbo, and you got to buy it. There's 2 jumbos. There's one you can grind out and the one you can buy.
Yeah. But yeah, Tank, it puts me into like a couple BR ratings that are a little bit higher for me, so everything can just like one-shot me. Even with that new tank, with the new Panzer 70, whatever it was called.
The Jagd Panzer 4?
Yeah, the Jagd Panzer.
Yeah, the 70 is the 5.7 one.
Yeah, I have the one below that, the 4.7.
That has a better gun on it than the Panzer IV, but
no, it like over tiers me in a game in 2 arcade matches. I'm like, okay, well, let's see how this ends up. I just got one shotted through all of them. I'm like, oh no, what? I'm gonna go do realistic now. See how that turns out. It puts me in over-tier game twice. Again. But in one of the games, I had enough where it over-tiers me, it puts me into a late game, and someone's already in our spawn and just one-shotted me. And I just spawned with no spawn protection.
well, I thought Jake said that it makes you invisible.
It should. But I was just, boom, immediately just lost it. And then I got my track shot out, and then my front armor pierced. It was nothing.
It was in the Panzer IV or the Henser?
The Jagdpanzer.
Yeah, one thing about the Jagdpanzer is if you angle the way the gun's set up, you got more depression, a little bit more depression than the Henser. And if you angle the armor, because spawn camp, you can't do nothing about it, but just remember that. And if they shoot you on the left side of the tank, there's 3 crewmen in that area, and they can kill all of them and knock out your tank.
Yeah.
But if you angle, like if you turn toward the angle to the left, you can deflect a lot of shots. I've seen Jake deflect a whole lot of shots, even from Tigers. The Henser can too, but if they shoot that bottom part, they can penetrate.
No, it was like straight square into the side of the tank where I had all my crew members at. And I couldn't do anything because my track was shot out.
Well, yeah.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Henser and the Jagdpanzer, their shells are carried in the side of the tank, so some carried in the bottom, so you had to watch the limit of your ammo on the tank too.
Yeah. I don't normally take a lot of ammo with me. At least just enough to get me in. But I'm just done with War Thunder right now. I can't be bothered to do the challenges.
Yeah, maybe it's the area you're in. I don't know if they have a server over there or not. West Coast.
I don't know.
I know Warships only has 2 servers on the East Coast. One's all the way up north, and one's on the East Coast. Been getting these lag spikes. Always update shit, but he never. Playing Battlefield 1 with Warble?
Yeah. I figured out what the problem was. Shit, I had that DirectX 12 on it. That's not my shit. I don't know why, but it was. I don't know, man. It's not supposed to, but it was messing up my game.
Oh, you was running on DirectX?
Probably messing up yours, DJ.
Like all kinds of stuff. Like when I was trying to get into a game, you remember like when we were playing, and you were like, we're already playing, and I was like still on the damn cutscenes. No, my FPS is reporting high. I got like 180 right now. I got my stuff set on like medium now. Yeah. I know, but I have a big ass monitor too. I'm almost playing at 4K. 3440 by 1440. Yeah, you should be able to set it on Ultra.
Doesn't Siege run on DirectX 12 2 and 11? On 12?
I mean, Siege has been playing smooth for me. I haven't really had any problems with Siege.
On DirectX 12?
I don't know if it's DirectX 12 or not.
No, I know.
I hadn't had any problems.
Well, I know when I run Vision on DirectX 12, I get this fucking like blinking lights and shit. I have to turn it back to fucking DirectX 11.
I think it's probably like Windows 10. They fucked up something with DirectX. Some update they was doing.
Oh, it's like that fucking Intel bullshit.
Yeah, that could be part of it.
Flame thing. Brand Adam been on? Yep.
Nope.
Give him a week or two, he'll be back.
Boy, he does have work for the next 2 days now, and they're night shifts.
Oh, be back later. He'll get over his little pussy hurt.
Yeah.
Y'all have a falling out?
Yeah, they had a lovers quarrel. Had the band picture because he was flip flopping through the team speed.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was some TKing in Arma 3 that was going on. Yeah, we've done this in the past before. Eventually, I'm just gonna send him a message saying, hey, blah 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 blah, sorry, blah blah blah.
Then he got mad at me because I kicked him. He said I should have came in and gave him a warning. I said, well, you know, rules you gotta follow. I mean, some admins don't give you nothing. And I banned him. I didn't put a time limit because I didn't set it. And I had to, he was permanent, and then I had to go in there and change it, bring him back. He came back and he didn't want to talk to Evan. He was mad with his lover,
and also he changed his name to Liquid Cancer in the time.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. He will do that. If he gets pissed off, he'll change his name and then activate like kind of a voice modifier just to use his voice.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
I'm probably just gonna talk. I'm probably gonna talk to Jake when he gets back on to TeamSpeak or anytime, and I'll just tell him what I'm gonna just do. Like, just send him a message, you know. If he doesn't reply or doesn't what, or
don't worry about it. Just
yeah, don't worry about it.
And
Just let him get over it, and then
when
he's over it, then y'all work it out. But
yeah, don't fucking, you know, if he
him.
started it, you don't fucking go in there. I'm sorry, I hurt your pussy. And
That's basically what will happen.
I mean, he's 20-something years old and fucking still a baby, you know? It's like my son, he's 22,
Eliminate the
and he
terrorist.
says, I'm a man, Dad. So you don't know what a fucking man is.
Yeah, he told us that last night.
Yeah.
Well, he told me. I don't know if he told Adam about that.
I did. I told him too when I was talking to him up there. I don't give a shit.
Dude, I wasn't
Seen
there.
and done more shit than that fucker ever did. Been all over the fucking world. Yeah. I was over there slinging dick left and right. There's babies all around the world that look like me. They good looking too. They good looking motherfuckers too. Yeah.
Got a damn rainbow coalition.
I got a black one too.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, man. My dick ain't got no conscience. My dick don't show no colors.
You don't discriminate.
Yeah, that's right. I just hate everybody. I just don't hate certain races. Believe me. My sister's married. My two sisters are married to black men. I have black nieces and nephews, so I can't be racist. But they ain't married to Mexicans though. Nah. Actually, I just ate some. Well, it wasn't Mexican. It was Puerto Rican food from this place that called Los Americas. My wife went by there. Some beef and rice. I just came from the gym. Yeah, I had a lot of Spanish friends in the army, Mexican and Puerto Rican. Salvador? No, I don't know. We had a Cuban guy when I was in Hawaii. He came from Korea, and we was in the club, and he comes in. He's got this suit on. He looks like the fucking Banana Man. It's yellow shit. I mean, it's like fucking banana yellow. I'm like, where the fuck can you get this fucking suit at? He goes, I got it made in Korea. I got a whole bunch of them, like all the same color. He goes, no. But man,
He's like, you want one?
I know. Maybe if you get that. Did you call them over there about your card? Did they get it? Well,
What are you talking about?
Trying to get his Asus card.
You want to take the other one back?
It ain't called fries. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the French fry.
Kevin's thinking about food. He's like you do.
I mean, I haven't eaten anything all day, so.
What? You on a diet?
No.
You said you was a fat
I mean, I have already lost, what, 10 pounds.
boy. Oh.
So I'm down to like
Good.
180. I think I'm
Okay.
down to like 190 now.
So you're a big boy, huh? Big.
Yeah. Well, I'm 5'8", so.
Oh, yeah, you're a big boy. I'm like DJ. DJ's short and he's stumpy.
Well, I mean, there is a reason why I'm short is because I am Italian, and most men and women are.
He's cursed from birth.
Yeah, full Italian.
He's a different Italian. He's
A special Italian.
uh you couldn't go to New York. You couldn't go to New York and say that. That might rub you out.
Yeah, they will, probably.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put him in cement overshoes.
Holy shit. He'll come back.
Snappy poo at.
I don't remember actually.
He said, fuck you guys, I'm going home.
He's probably freezing to death in that fucking shack he lives in. That fucking 1919 or something like that.
Yeah, 1912.
And he's got fucking sawdust for insulation.
I find that hilarious. I've never heard of a house using sawdust.
I'm like, dude, how long you lived there? Oh, about 6 to 7, 8 years. I'm like, damn, you didn't think of putting insulation? He goes, oh, that's expensive. Well, if I was freezing my nuts off, I think I would get it. Yeah, you can get the stuff you can buy yourself and put in there, or you can get it sprayed in there. You know, they got the foam. I don't know. He's like, I think he's trying to live like a wilderness guy or something. Yeah. Got his dope pipe. As long as he got his dope pipe, he don't care.
Doesn't that get...
I was looking at your gameplay, DJ, on your thing. You didn't record when we played?
Uh-oh.
DJ.
Move him again.
I saw y'all when I saw the one where y'all snapped when y'all were playing on B.
Gunner Arsenal joined VRK. Gunner Arsenal joined your channel Computer Talk on VRK.
What you dudes up to?
Both playing BF1 and Jay's AFK again and War Thunder. I don't know. Snaps it. It's probably bonged out.
Gunner Arsenal left your channel and switched to Rainbow Six Siege on VRK.